Be a groin tear, this one.
Welcome to the Rapid Fire series, my attempt to ski all 93 lines of the shooting gallery, Andrew McLean's iconic guidebook to the Wasatch. In today's episode, I have 3 close calls and I crack.
I got broken by the creek.
I start to recognize how mentally drained I am from all the decisions of trying to ski this book as fast as I can.
I think objectively it is horrible, but it's fun.
There it goes.
Have fun.
Lovely ambience at the freeway in the morning.
As Sam enjoys the finer parts of Salt Lake City backcountry,
That's one of the worst ski tracks I've ever been on.
let's check in on where we're at.
People pay good money for these things.
It's day 22, and so far I've skied 49 lines, which comes out to 90,000 vertical feet, 120 hours, and 5 rest days.
We already had one lunch.
I've had some bigger days, like our Kessler Day or Wolvie Cirque Day. Some days have been really good, and some days not so good. I've had some bails, sometimes coming back for redemption, sometimes learning that if it's a storm day, then it should be a rest day. And so far, I've gotten into a pretty good routine, skiing every day I can and linking as many lines that make sense.
Glad we can check that one off the list. Definitely the most glamorous of them all.
While I felt great physically,
Yeah.
mentally I was getting fatigued. The demand of making decisions day after day were starting to add up.
Nice dark journey this morning. Started at 3:30-ish from the trailhead. We just headed up in the dark, skiing to south, hoping to boot back up it. So wanting to give ourselves as much time as possible before it gets too warm. Lisa Falls in the schmuck. What'd you just say?
Just watch this top bit.
I will.
Our plan for Lisa Falls was to ski it most of the way down, and then instead of rappelling out, we would skin and boot back up to link to another line I still needed to ski.
Nice work. Your tracks really do help. No, there's a little more definition too.
Keep rolling.
Yeah. Nice. Not better.
You!
I was skiing once we got in it. We skied like 2,500 feet, maybe a little more than that. Or a little less. I don't know. And now skinning back up to booting back up to connect to the next line.
At the start, conditions and weather made sense for us to get back up Lisa Falls. But as we neared the top, conditions changed as a spring storm came in, keeping us focused and unfortunately not filming anything. We bailed on our plan for the second line, and in an unstable whiteout condition, we backtracked our way out of the alpine and down the drainage.
One of the more real times in the mountains I've had. Naturals happening everywhere around us and we couldn't see anything. I was sure one of us or both of us was going to get taken out. That was real. But now we're in the trees.
So before starting this project, I was really focused on the amount of vert I would have to ski, just purely the physical aspect. So I had sort of like calculated that in my head of like, okay, I can do about this much vert time
per week so I can finish it in this amount of time, and it was really focused on like coming in physically fit and ready, which was just the irony in it is that the physical part of doing the whole project actually was pretty, not easy would be the wrong word, but very manageable, and it was the mental aspect that I hadn't even thought about that was the crux of the whole project. This is where I'm at now. I put my skins on while I sit down. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day walking, so just conserve energy, I guess.
It is absolute insanity to me. We are 30 minutes late to start our day. We planned a 5 o'clock start, but that doesn't, those people are on the ridge already.
Lights everywhere going up Superior. Going up the stupid way, too. Skinning up it so that they can get avalanched from above. But I'm at the point now where that sounds really nice. Someone will have already put the skinner in. And I'm tired, and following skinners is nice instead of setting skinners.
Today's biggest hazard, human.
These list-based projects, they are the best and worst thing you can ever commit yourself to. The beauty of these things is that the challenge is never what you expect. The challenge really becomes the single biggest mental, deeply spiritual, unbelievably taxing on your brain challenge that you've ever done in your life.
This is like not what's forecasted, and I think there's a piece of like the whole rush of everyone's going up. If it was just snowing a little bit, it'd be different, but the wind is adding wind slabs, and it's like slabbing up snow. Riley had a little natural, he just saw another natural. I'm a little uneasy about skiing right now. And I think there's a piece of like the whole rush of everyone's going up. Sure, we can manage the snow, but what about other people popping things on top of us? And we've got about like 30 people potential to pop on us. I'm gonna ski.
That was a crack.
By the time I joined, there was still like a lot of skiing to be done, and you know, you're in that kind of mind frame of like, is it this, is it this? Like there's just still so many options and so many lines that it's a really complicated kind of sea to wade through. I could definitely sense the wear and tear of the immense amount of output, you know, that was required of her, both physically and mentally. It's a hugely draining process.
Just getting home after another bail. Tried to ski Monte Cristo today. Super stormy, wind slabbing, just a lot. And yeah, this project is hard. Just a morning wasted of my time and energy and legs and like mental energy. But then at the same time, I think that's the strategy. You got to keep on going and trying, and then like being okay turning around and not being bullheaded and being objective driven to just like keep going and then go get avalanched. But I'm having a hard time right now. I'm pretty I know I'll get it done, but right now it's feeling pretty hard. At this point, physically I felt really good, but mentally I was exhausted. I felt trapped, like I had put myself into this goal of trying to tick off these boxes. This is where I was. I couldn't just like, you know, take a break. I haven't cried yet, but today I got broken by the creek. But I only put one boot in.
Take your glasses off?
No. And this is my Red Bull bottle. Hopefully the energy and the caffeine and the sugar will make me cry a little less.
When did you cry?
I think yesterday, skiing Lisa Falls, And having the storm come in was probably the hardest line of the trip and the most scared I was, because I didn't have control. Where the ribbon is objectively scary and Medusa's face is scary, but you have control. And I'm exhausted. It was like an 11-hour day and I got one line done. A big one, but and then we turned around this morning and feel insecure that I can't do this and that I'm like inadequate because other people go and ski when I turn around. So I'm like making up maybe. And I'm just tired. And I wanted to take a nap after this morning's bail, but I needed to keep going. So then I couldn't cross the creek, and then I fell in, and then I cried. And now I'm crying again. I do fortunately have a lot of people helping me. Like my boyfriend, thank you. And I'm gonna finish this Red Bull, and then we're gonna go ski. And I don't think warming should be an issue, even though I see some warming going on, but... Okay, well, I'll probably go meet Riley. He's doing some like stretches or something.
Riley gave us a bit of alone time so that we could have a little bit of couples chat. Thank you, Riley.
We're booting at the Y. Some rollerballs coming down from warming. I guess we'll keep watching it.
Going into this project, I was expecting to be physically tired, and instead it was the mental aspect that just totally drained me, and something that I hadn't actually thought about. Every day I was deciding and analyzing and looking at the weather, going in objective skiing, so having to ski like very intentionally, always having your brain on, and then still even finishing those days or during those days thinking about what to ski the next day and what the weather was looking like. There's just no real breaks, and my brain got really tired from that.
Almost to the top of the Why Not. The sun has gone behind the clouds. It's lightly snowing. The boot packing is moderate.
Hi GoPro. We're at the top of the Why Not now. It started snowing on us. It went from really warm to snow.
Yeah, bud. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, skiing.
Snow quality rapidly deteriorating.
So going into the shooting gallery, a lot of dangers, especially when you put it into a condensed time frame. Avalanche safety was obviously the biggest because you just have changing conditions every day or every hour out there.
Not the sickest place to be with people above me.
And then you add in, like, it was springtime when I was doing it, so now you got like warming and you've got spring storms that are changing so quickly. And on these lines that are like, literally they're the steep skiing guide to the Wasatch, so they're all steep and consequential lines that you need to be focused, and like your snow assessment needs to be dialed and appropriate. You're never just turning your brain off and skiing low angle, non-avalanche terrain. You're always in avalanche terrain.
Ah! How much further? Oh my God!
When you stop enjoying the project and when you start to like really resent the project, and then you start making mistakes, and then you start spiraling into bad places, and you lose confidence in yourself, and all of a sudden you start questioning your own abilities and your own skills and your fitness and just your judgment and the risk tolerances and just like everything who you are as a person and as a skier. It's just like such a not fun place to be in.
How much further? God! Where the are the radios? All right, GoPro, I'm starting to lose it. I am so tired. Like, skiing was just so hard, and I'm just mad at people, and yeah, I'm just tired. I'm like mad that Spencer has radios, but he didn't bring them today. What the I'm just mad. I'm tired and mad at everyone, and that's not really fair because everyone's just helping me. It's all just skiing. But it feels like it would be nice if some people would like help me out a little bit more, because it feels like I just do so much, and this is just my own personal diary because this is not fair and I won't ever use this. But like, God, I'm tired.
I'm still here just trying to clean this anchor of all the garbage that people have left on it. This is insane. She had so much decision fatigue. It was just really hard to see her in that state because I knew like she wasn't happy having to be so strong all the time too. Like you could just tell that it's too much to balance. Now here comes the part where I get pelted with debris. God damn, it's all coming down right now, yeah, in the sun.
God, there's just more.
Yeah, no, it's releasing onto me here too, but it's just not that much snow, okay? Like, look at this, the faces above us.
I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah, it's just scary. I see Riley's like with me right now. Yeah, are you cool if we start rappelling?
No.
Okay.
Or I don't know, like one of you can, but like.
Okay, I'll send Riley down.
She had so many decisions to make. It was wild. And that just wears you down. And it was good having the level of support that she had and having strong members around her to be like, hey, I think this is the move, and you know, put your head down, you're gonna be okay. We can do this as a team.
Nice work. That anchor out.
Thank you.
Nice work.
Not like that.
No, that was not cool.
I'm hating this project right now.
Riley, rope! Good job. Nice fast moves there. That was in fact not that chill.
Nice work, Mally.
Thanks, you too. Okay, off rappel.
Hope that doesn't void the warranty. Nice work. Yeah, guys, well done. That got real and we did well. Nice, Mally. I love skiing of all varieties. Oh, yeah. You know, the resort is great and all, but where else are you gonna find skiing like that?
Nice. So now we go for the Y?
Let's do the Y! Yeah. What if we were to get the out of here, though?
I like that idea.
Riley, having fun skiing?
I don't think this is the move.
Nice!
Fuck's I give at this point. Start of Box Elder here in Alpine. Should be a good day. Got a nice strong crew today of friends that traveled a long way to come ski. I'm lucky.
After 2 rough days, we chose to go to the Super Couloir on Box Elder for a simpler day to reset my brain and body with a good crew of friends.
Oh, we're recording right now.
Yeah, now we are almost at the top of Box. Beautiful day.
Here we have a wild Wasatch party coming up. You can see 17 whippets, a whole bunch of last Sportiva.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, Mike.
Why are you so tough and strong? You sure?
We're the same. Better.
Hey, Mallie. Where are we? What are we doing?
The White Pine Trailhead. Getting ready to go skiing. Gonna be like 4 a.m.-ish. Going skiing. White Pine. Going to Hogum. Hopefully can ski a lot. We'll see. I'm a little over all these early mornings, but whatever.
This is morning?
What are you doing right now?
I'm syncing our audio right now. The Tentacle Sync recording. Yeah, well, my boyfriend / lead videographer also videos me. It's a lot, doing so much. And sometimes my brain is going a little crazy. But right now I think I need the positive energy of like, I'm doing this and it's all gonna work out. Even though I might have a deadline that I have to go to Alaska soon, and that's really stressing me out. So that's okay though. Just go and have a big day today.
Today we are heading to Hogum. There are 8 lines in that zone that I still need to ski. So the plan for the day, start with Montgomery, a couloir with a 60-meter rappel at the bottom, and then ski as many other lines as we can before it gets too hot.
The single biggest danger about this project is the clock. When you start putting a time limit on your objectives, when you start putting this like checklist based on you want to get it done in time, that's when you start cutting corners to get things done, and that's when you start potentially making bad decisions.
Going through close calls like the why not wrecked my confidence, made me timid and nervous, made me not recognize myself. I all of a sudden was not the skier I knew I was familiar with. And then I'm like playing these mind games in my head of trying to pep talk myself and telling myself you're a good skier and this makes sense, and rationalizing all the things why I didn't need to be afraid of whatever hazard or situation I was in. But I was just like high alert, tentative, afraid of everything.
Mallie's confidence definitely faded throughout the trip. Just seeing the way that she would make a turn sometimes, it was like timid, she was holding back. And sometimes she'd be so in her head that she couldn't even like make that jump turn, just side slip through something.
I did get asked in a podcast, how would you feel if you had died? Did you think about dying? Obviously I thought about my own safety and not like messing up, but having an accident or an avalanche happen in the mountains is always a reality and always something that I'm thinking about and sort of planning appropriately for. I think it's just a reality that you have to take seriously.
Mallie booting. Silver. There we go. I don't think that much about what I would do if something were to happen in the mountains to the people around me.
Is there a reason for that?
That's a terrifying thought.
Just out snowshoeing on the ridge top.
Nice.
You got the rope?
Maybe?
Yep, come back out.
Oh, like too much going on in my head. As I got later into the project, rising temperatures made lines pretty difficult. So starting super early, we headed to Montgomery, knowing it was this complex line, consequential terrain.
This is your good ski transition spot right there where you are.
Think about Montgomery, there was group dynamics where there was 5 of us, where I let Sam lead the group through the crux there. Even though I have skied that line before, I've like threaded those anchors, I knew exactly where they were. It was pretty obvious that it was not the move.
So Sam has quested down to almost the anchors above the big cliff. Mally is about to rappel the entrance rock slab. I'm standing in the middle of a couloir as it heats up, eating a slice of pizza. Really don't want to be here.
It's definitely on the left, right?
Yes.
If I can see anything.
We were like so desperate to get that line too, like it's a hassle to get back there.
You had a good spot, Sam? Are you at the anchor? That's cool.
When the objective becomes the most important thing is when things can get dangerous.
I have photos of them.
I've found myself in that situation with the 50 at times, and when that happens is when you can potentially kill yourself.
Where are the anchors? I have not spotted any.
Last time I rappelled from right here. I think as soon as they can ski, Spencer, they need to ski. There's confusion.
There were anchors like underneath that rock that I was like, hey man, there's anchors right there. And then we wrapped also off of one lower than that. Like, I'm certain about this.
Ah, there it is. Find it? Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I'd probably just leave skis on, to be honest. Rope's clear!
Where are you guys located right now?
We're still in the same spot as you last saw it.
Copy that. Tim is clear. You can go.
Copy, thank you.
Anchors are gonna feel really nice. You're doing good. Okay, I'm in the anchor. You can come to me. Great. Nice. So close.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mally, nice work. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mally, nice work. You wanna clip in?
Yeah.
We're good. I got you. I got you.
I'm trying to clip in.
Okay, we are both clipped in.
Yeah, that came off your side of you, right? You didn't actually take that head over.
We did.
We took all that. We're good.
Okay, you wanna go down first or second?
Rappel down. You can clear
Mally.
I want to
right
rappel.
to a decent spot where that shit doesn't hit you. First person, just get in your skis and get the fuck out of here, and then whoever's last, I'll help that person with the ropes.
You're tied in now. Like you're safe.
Yeah, you're right.
You can breathe, right? We're all good here. Now you're on a fucking bomber system. Look at this fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-piece anchor. This is a fucking cam nest. There you go.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
Yep. Not gonna get worse than us just getting rained on right there.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's just uncomfortable, but we're safe.
Like ice that's on the rock that you start rappelling down, it's actually slush. It smells it. It's not ice. It's footing is good.
You hear that?
I don't know what he said.
He said the footing is good. If it looks like ice, it's not ice, it's slush.
I can't do this right now.
Okay.
I need help.
Good work.
Oh yeah, Mallory's looking good.
Nice.
The reality of things going sideways or unpredictable pieces of the mountains are always there. Basically through like not moving as efficiently as we wanted to, big slough came down, making it the closest call of the project and really shook me. It was just not a place I wanted to be and something that I don't like appreciate myself for being there. Like something that I regret in my decision making and even being in a situation like that.
Come on.
Yeah, I definitely had doubts in the middle of the project when stuff started to go sideways. Yeah, I got really scared. It was really intense for a while.
Clear, go ahead.
Is that me or is that the mountain?
We were going for speed, so we wanted to maximize every single day. Coming into this project, I was like, well, we'll just bring a rope everywhere. At least we can like ski cut, you know, belayed ski stuff. Like we can get through all these lines. It was not always that easy. It got really gnarly.
I was quite shocked afterwards, sitting there at the bottom, like deciding what to do. And we had big plans that day. It was like Hogum, we were gonna go like start with Montgomery because that's the most complex and we're gonna tick off all these other ones. And instead we just had a little snack break there and I shivered in my puffy coat while all the boys had no shirts on because it was so hot and decided to call it for the day.
We're skiing again. Keep that hat on.
In the next episode, Cody Townsend and Bjarne come to town to ski a few lines with me and offer support and perspective from their own list skiing project.
I feel like Raymond's a unfortunate name for a peak.
Especially a pretty cool peak.
This is Raymond. He's my mechanic. And right next to Raymond is Reynolds. We might as well have Wayne or Britt.
Around here, everybody loves Raymond.
Nice.
No? Is that bad?
Is that a movie or something?
Has he not been cancelled?